Yo, what's up guys? XKB. I'm gonna show you guys my closet basically. I'm not gonna show you guys my shirts, but I'll show you guys my jeans, the hats that I wear that I fuck with. I have more hats that I don't really fuck with them. I'll show you my hoodies. Hoodie collection goes crazy actually. It's actually like pretty stacked. So I need to get my pants up. I've only just started this. This is like still in the beginning. And look, I need to get my shoes up because this is probably good, right? But I'm a streetwear fiend, bro. Self-proclaimed streetwear fiend. I've always loved streetwear since I was a little kid because I grew up watching like skate videos, Tony Hawk, Boom Boom Huck Jam, all that shit. So I bought like DC shoes, Etnies. I'd wear like Quicksilver, Volcom, all that kind of stuff. And then as a kid too, I would wear like the hundreds, like in high school, or when Supreme was big. I was big on Supreme. Friends and I too, the homie and I were big on Supreme. We even went to the Supreme store. I'm going to the Supreme store tomorrow, but all right, I gotta start with the jewelry first, and then I'll tell you guys about this jacket. So these are my hard jewelry purchases. I purchased these in class in 2022. I was hanging out with some homies in the back of class and we were bored as shit, so we were copping some pieces. And there's actually another piece that I'll show you guys that I purchased with these. So yeah, these are the HJ chains, and I'm actually banned from wearing these at work. They're not super subtle, so yeah, I'm gonna buy more though. I'm gonna buy the Anarchy Cuban maybe, or maybe just another normal one, because I like them stacked. If you know, one of my homies had them stacked up trunks, had like 3 of them. So I'm gonna get more chains too. That's something that's gonna happen down the future. Some more bling, more shine. These are just kind of normal silver. They still kind of pop out a little in a nice way. They're high quality. Had these for like 4 years. They're still hella high quality. So HJ is the GOAT, bro. Shout out to HJ, bro. Hard jewelry is the fucking shit. And then this, oh shit, hang on, my watch is fucking up. All right, so I think my sister watched a movie. So I got this pendant and a shitty chain off Amazon, but the chain rusted. So I ended up just, because I needed a new chain to wear. So I got this HJ chain, and it's pretty good. It works really well. I actually really like this chain a lot. It's fire. So I've got the pendant on it, and then this just came in the mail. The chain is dog water. I like the pendant. I want to keep the pendant. I need to get I need to order another one of those HJ chains, maybe a different one, and then I'll have 3 chains on. All right, now this swatch is an OEM. It's kind of like a Swagavelli. I just really like the design. When I was looking and I was buying it on Depop, I thought it was black, but it was silver, which is okay. So this is made with, I think, or no, it's not. It's stainless steel, I believe. So it's pretty high quality, pretty cool. I've actually gotten a lot of compliments on this watch. So yeah, I'm looking at other ones too. One that's like more like kind of blinged out and has like, like Jesus's kind of crown thing that he wears. I'm not super religious, so I don't know the exact name, but it looks kind of like similar to like that. All right, now onto this Supreme hoodie. So, Supreme store opened in SF. Wait, one sec. Let me do a fact check. I think it's 20. Oh, it was 2020. Yeah, I got this in 2020, right? Or was it 2019? October 24th, 2019. So I'm pretty sure we went opening day, or it could have been like a week after opening day. So there was a line to get in, and we went in there. Really, it was, we just saw people skating in there. It was sick. The art was dope. I don't know, I can't remember exactly if I was looking at it or if this dude just came up to me with it. I think this dude an employee there just came up to me with this in hand, and he's like, "This is your hoodie, bro," and he handed it to me, and then I I just copped it instantly because I had some money to spend, so I dropped like $238 on it. It's fucking fire, dude. Look at it, after all these years, dude, 7 years later, it's still like top-notch quality, bro. And this is like more of like a winter hoodie, so I don't wear this in the summer at all, really. Wear this like in the fall or in the winter time. It's my favorite hoodie, bro. Probably one of my favorites. It's not, I don't have like a single favorite because there's a lot of good hoodies that I have. It's definitely up there though. Before we get to the hoodies though, before we go further, let's put this here. See, there's even more, bro. Can't even stack them all. Let's just do the shoes real quick. So, there's not really a story behind these old school Vans. I don't know when I got these, maybe 2021. I think 2021, yeah. Yeah, I had them as early as that. These were kind of like a going to school thing. Also, these aren't all my shoes. I have like other shoes and shit, but I'm not really showing them, like basketball shoes or like running shoes. Yeah. I need to get new Asics, bro. My old Asics fucking broke on me. See, like there's shoes right there. Those are like beaters. Those are just like all black Nikes. They're just beaters. I have like 2 pairs of those. And then I have like training shoes in there. So these are Revenge Storms that I bought right before Anime Expo. So the story behind why I got these is like I scroll on Depop pretty much a lot, and I saw these really cool like black white ones that I wanted, but I didn't really want, but I kind of wanted. And then I thought about it and I'm like, fuck it, I should just get some. But then they were sold out. So then my homie just texted me. We're gonna hang out tomorrow. We're actually going to Supreme store tomorrow. Yeah, so these joints right here, I was like, yo, the purple is like perfect because like Sasuke with the lightning bolt. So I went ahead and copped these. I wanted the black white ones, but they didn't have them in my size, and I wasn't about to hunt them down. I just saw those and I'm just like, fuck it, those are cool enough. Let me buy them. So I like these. They're comfortable. They're actually more supportive than the Vans. Right now I have these on my shoes. These shoes. These are like, I wanted new slides, and then I just happened to come across these on Amazon. My sister's singing while, and they're like hella fire, and they're like $20. So I got these. They're like foam, like Yeezys. Okay, these are Space Jam 11s, and actually like late 2025, when I was going to this, or I went to this Festival of Lights thing for Christmas time, for the holidays, like this part of the sole like came undone. If you actually look very subtly, there's some like work clearly done there with gluing because it popped up. So I got these repaired before I went to Anime Expo because I wanted to wear them at Anime Expo. These are fire Space Jams, bro. So clean. Got these in 2017. All right, man. These are probably my favorite shoes in my collection, next to Keegan's Chain Dons. Oh my lord. But these are probably my favorites because this is like the birthday gift that I got. Oh. Looks wise, they're tied. It's just like the ability to walk around wherever I want, not have to worry, because like sometimes this is falling apart and I have to fix it. I lost the cross falls off and I have to make sure. So I have to be extra cautious with them. In terms of looks, they're tied, but with these I can just wear them anywhere. But bro, these, so there's a little bit of, like I've worn these, you know what I mean? I've worn these to school. I don't hike in them. I've worn these around like SF. I've wore these at my graduation, bro. These are fire. I got these in 2023, man. That's when I hit Ascendant. That's when I hit rank number 1 on Pokemon Showdown for the first time. There's more to 2023 than that, but yeah, these are just fucking heat, dude. These are like $400 off of Flight Club, bro. I probably could have got these for cheaper, but I'm honestly like, whatever, bro. These are so fire, bro. The Thunder Reds, like my 2 favorite colors. Just fucking This shoe is just so fucking good. It's so fucking good, bro. It's just God tier. Just goes with any jeans I wear pretty much too. Okay, now moving on to the Air Forces. So I actually got these in 2026. I think in March when I was shopping at the Nike outlet to get my training shoes to become a personal trainer. These were just like so cool. So I had to cop these. Yeah, pretty fire. So I have like, the shoes Keegan that I bought off of him for Air Force, and then I have these ones. So it's kind of nice I can swap. So if you saw me at Fanime, I was carrying around these in my backpack just in case if something happened with these, like something broke off. So yeah. Yeah, these are really nice. I love wearing these. I wear these a lot, like when I used to walk my dog. I don't have the time to walk my dog now because of my work. But yeah, just the Air Force, it's just fire. I never really rocked Air Forces like that until now. I'm gonna be honest. Like I always loved the whole like Black Air Force One energy vibe, but I was more of like an Air Max guy. I don't have any Air Maxes on me right now, which is crazy. I went through like 2 or 3 pairs of those, just killing them and then having to throw them away. All right, let's get into Keegan's shoes now. 1 of 1 chained on. So if you guys don't know, these are 1 of 1s. Like these are literally, no one else has these except for me. These are a custom piece that Keegan made that I purchased off of him. The cross, so it's bedazzled, so it's got the rhinestones. It's his personal branding, his own shoe. Pretty much, I mean, he took the Air Force and like innovated hella hard with the chains and his own philosophy in there of life and then death. I mean, the guy is just a genius when it comes to this shit. He's been doing it since 2017, probably earlier than that too. But as far as I know, and then he's got his name there and his handwriting and the chains. Yeah, bro, fire. Too fire, man. I really like wearing these at like conventions and stuff because it's a flex. I did have someone actually come up to me at Anime Impulse and be like, those are cool, and I took a photo of my shoes. That was cool. I think if I wore these at like a streetwear like meetup or whatever, it would probably get a lot of attention. Or like a fashion show, I don't know. These are fucking crazy, bro. I'm so blessed to be friends with such a talented guy like Keegan, and I'm really glad that he was willing to sell these to me, because let's be honest, these could have gone to like, the new, like one of the best artists out there, like rap artists out there. I got him though, so yeah, this is really fortunate. And then I've encouraged my friends, like, yo, you gotta hit up Keegan. This guy like cooks, bro. This guy literally cooks. Hit him up for some shoes. Yeah, legendary. We tried to coordinate something when I was in LA. Times just didn't add up though, but yeah. I took off the barbed wiring though, because I don't want to scratch people. I love the barbed wiring though, but it's so good. So those are pretty much my shoes. If there's any details I'm missing, like, let me know. But if you want to know my plans for shoes for the future, I'm not going to tell you guys because I like to keep this concealed. I like to keep it private. And if there's something about me, bro, when I start to talk about this stuff, I get lost in it. Like, it's already been 15 minutes. We just talked about like 6 pairs of shoes and a jacket and some jewelry. It's an Absent hoodie. So I actually, years ago, I don't remember what year, I watched the entire like Parker Absent story or interview. I just thought it was a really cool brand. So recently I copped this full zip hoodie. It was pretty cheap. However, there's a story about this hoodie. So this is one I wanted to wear at Anime Expo. However, it's like way too hot there, so I could not wear it. But literally, bro, I had to do all this extra stuff, like putting this in the fridge. I had to fucking put soap, or no, put moisturizer on it, or not, like conditioner, like throw it in the wash, like rinse it, like soak it, because the inside was all like scratchy, but now it's gone. Now it's like comfortable. So yeah, this is the Absent hoodie, rhinestones, and then got the full zip, so it's pretty fire. I like it. I think it's dope. Here's just like a regular like Dragon Ball Z hoodie that I think I bought this in like 2024. Just a standard one with this was right after I watched everything. If there's a thing about me, bro, it's like after I watch a series, I typically buy like a piece of a clothing item, or I'll buy a poster. So yeah, I have 3 Dragon Ball posters. Here's like another hoodie that's just kind of standard, like normal hoodie. It's not like a streetwear. It's just kind of a normal hoodie, like the Last Dance MJ hoodie. Just kind of normal black hoodie. And then here's this hoodie, is a snag, bro. This goes for like $238. So there's only 50 of these in the world, bro. This is the Rhinestone Handmade Hollow Squad Xavier Wolf and Keegan Hoffman collaboration hoodie. I wore this to that one convention. That one that I went to for the first time in like 2 years, bro. What was the name of it? Phantom Con, yeah. This hoodie is crazy, dude. So I was like sick and couldn't do anything. So all I could do was listen to music. I was like, well, let me think of a new hoodie I'm gonna get, because I know I'm going to all these anime conventions again. So let me like get some drip, some new stuff. And bro, I lucked out when I found this for like $110, and I just immediately bought it. And that's before I was working, so I just sunk my whole like bank account, and then I waited and I sunk my whole bank account for those. I don't care, bro. It's worth it. It's worth it. I didn't sink my whole bank account, but you guys know what I mean. I was just spending all my money on clothes, not giving a fuck. All right. Which, by the way, I'm not really doing that anymore. I'm like cautious about it. So I'm saving too. But yeah, Anime Expo was like so expensive to go to, bro. All right, here's a Hunter x Hunter. It was worth it though. I'm gonna do it again next year. It's Hunter x Hunter hoodie that I designed. So actually, this has heavy inspiration from my friend's hoodie that he has, which is like from an official brand, and there's only 300 of those in the world. There's only one of them though. It's made by me, so yeah, this one's hella fire, bro. I didn't bring this with me to Anime Expo. I wore this at Fanime, and it was like hella fire. I think about those photos that I took at ParkCon. Those were fucking crazy. I mean, and I have it fully zipped up. I don't know, it's just fire to me. You guys might call it like self-glazing, or like a lot of people will do the disclaimer. I don't mean to like toot my own horn. I mean to toot my own horn, bro. That shit's fire as fuck. Like, I make fire clothes, bro. I have like so much stuff too that I've been working on. I was looking at designing shoes last night, but I think I'm gonna wait on that. I've got like 5 or 6 t-shirts. I think 5 t-shirts in my ready to order that I've designed, but I'm not about to like order them anytime soon. Those are kind of on the back burner, to be honest. When I'm buying stuff, I'm mostly buying like other brands that I fuck with that I want in my collection to stack up this collection. So all right, here's this Pleasures hoodie. So I bought this at the same time as when I bought these chains in 2022, and this became like my main jacket that I would wear when I was in college. I pretty much wear this every day. I've known Pleasures, the brand, since like 2016, maybe 2015, whenever they started. I don't know. It's actually a good question. When did Pleasures start? I'm gonna look that up. When did Pleasures start as a brand? 2015. Yeah, so I definitely knew about it since like 2016, I believe. Maybe 2015. I never got clothing. And it's a funny story. When it was my birthday, before in like 2021, before I went to school, I was like, yo, get me, I was like telling my parents, like, yo, get me all this like pleasures, like added to the cart. I had like the most insane, like a lot of t-shirts, maybe like some shorts or something, or pants. I don't remember, but my mom didn't order any of it because she thought it was like sus name. I'm like, bro, how could you do this to me on my birthday? That's why you should always just buy it with your own money, bro. Don't trust other people with your streetwear purchases. Buy that shit yourself, bro. This is a narcotic hoodie. I've like took some photos with this on, and I don't know. I just it's cool. It's a cool hoodie. I like it. I like this hoodie. I think it's swag. I think it's dope. I fuck with it. There's still like two more that I haven't shown you guys. Oh, they're all just fucking buried at this point. It's just a standard like Nike hoodie. It's like for like work. Shit's buried, bro. Also, I might have left one of mine like out somewhere in the house. I'll show you guys like one of my top tier ones. I would say it's like top tier in terms of like this might be the greatest hoodie ever. So this is, oh god, don't get mad at me for this, but this is basically like fake number 9 because they don't make that shit in my size. If they did, I would buy it. I have the money to. It's just they don't have XL. They don't have jeans in my size, bro. So I just bought this one because I won't fit into a large. So yeah, brutal. I know. All right, but I just love the design too much. All right, I'll show you guys my favorite hoodie. Oh boy, can't be. All right, this is the Yu-Gi-Oh, not my favorite, one of them. The Yu-Gi-Oh GX hoodie, Wing Kuriboh Hypeland. This card is on the field. If this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard for the rest of the turn, you take no battle damage. Hypeland Yu-Gi-Oh GX official collaboration. The stars. It's like kind of like Chrome Hearts. And I just love this text. This font is like one of my favorite things ever. Let's see, hang on. Yeah, so it has the Wing Kuriboh on that end, and then what does it say on the other? I think it says Heart Cards on the other end. So this is like after I finished GX, I bought this. It just says Wing Kuriboh again, but it's just fun, bro. This was like $70. So it was a pretty good deal. It's high quality. Yeah, it says the same thing right here. So I really like this hoodie a lot. Save the best for the last, I guess. No, I don't want to pick favorites, bro. I don't want to pick favorites. They're all great. Just the Wing Kuriboh and Supreme hoodie. I like and the Keegan hoodie is awesome too. All right, these are, I think I got these in like 2021, 2022. These are Subi jeans, straight fit. I'm size 36, by the way. So, yeah, these are fire. This back part got messed up. So, yeah, these are fire. I like these. They're just, they're good jeans. I wore these all the time at school and shit. They're fire. Look the color. All right, now these are like Forever 21 jeans that someone like custom wax flared. I just thought they looked cool, so I bought them. They're like really cheap, so they're good. I have another pair of jeans on the way that were not so cheap. They're actually probably even more expensive than the Subis. Probably most expensive in my collection. However, this is this goes for like $170 right here. I got it for like 45 bucks because I'm a genius. No. Okay, that's maybe too much self-glazing. All right, because I found a good deal. I lucked out. Oof, frick, man. 25 minutes, goddamn. The Veil cargo camo rhinestone pants. It's just fire. I love this colorway too. It's like my butterfly knife in Valorant or the Recon Phantom. Except it's not like blue, it's all gray. It's just heat, bro. The D-Pat. These ones are crazy. I remember I showed up to Owen's event and then the D was like, those are to get attention. Also, bro came up to me and was like, where'd you get those, dude? Like, could you send me the link to that? Yeah. So these are fucking crazy, bro. These are fucking fire, you know? I try to go for stuff I find cool. That's really all I do. I think it's cool. I think it's swag. I like the style, then I'll just buy it. Like these, for example, like, I was at an anime convention, Fanime. One of the first kids that I talked to when I was there, she was like hella chill, and she had on something similar to this. She didn't have the same ones, and I'm like, where'd you get those? And she's like, oh, it's this huge story with my ex or whatever and all this stuff. And I'm like, god damn. I'm like, okay. So then I just looked it up and I found these on Amazon for like 10 bucks. These are just dope. Like pajama pants, pretty swag. It's one thing. Like, I'm gonna probably buy like Rick's and expensive stuff, but I don't think you need to buy expensive stuff to have the drip for real. Like these like Pleasures jeans, they're like 30 bucks. 30 bucks, bro. They're so fire and they're so comfortable. Pleasures jeans. Don't even need a belt for them. That's how fire they are. So yeah, and then this is like my Hypeland hat. I ordered this off of eBay. This is from a pop-up shop that got discontinued very early on, so it's a pretty rare item, and I got it for a cheap price. A lot of people are selling these for like 140 bucks. I got a steal on this. It's a Von Dutch hat. I've had this since 2018. Also, May's calling me right now. I'm letting that go to voicemail. Then we got this hat. I'll call her up in a second. We'll play games. I'll probably end this recording pretty soon though. This is the Sarin hat. So at Anime Expo, I had spent like 500 bucks when it comes to like food and buying like purchases and shit. And I was like, I made a vow to myself, like, I'm not spending any more of my money. I'm not doing it. And I saw this hat, bro. And I was just like, I need this shit. This is so fire. So I copped it. And then this hat is actually not mine anymore. And I wore this to, what convention was it? I wore this to Offkai. This isn't even mine anymore. I gave this to my dad. I have a new one coming on the way that's black instead of brown because I was trying to get the black, but I accidentally ordered the brown one. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm starting out at. This is like my start of my journey. I'm working on it. So yeah, it's not like this is some kind of crazy ass collection. It's pretty chill. It's the start of something. I've literally just started this basically this year. You know, aside from like a few gifts that I had, this is kind of all new for me because I was pretty much just either saving my money or spending it on Valorant skins, or food. Food is what I spend most of my money on, but now I'm buying clothes pretty much, like a new piece like every couple weeks. New piece or two. That doesn't even include my t-shirts. And then I need to get into shorts, so there's a lot to do, bro. I'm gonna try to stack up as much as I can and just have like the sickest closet ever. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. This has been the 300 sub special, and take care, guys. Have a good one. X signing off.